Hello?
Hello everyone, welcome to SwitchUp. My name is Glenn and today we have another review for you. Better late than never, this is our Luigi's Mansion 3 review, written by a good friend of the channel, Evan, so again, thank you very much, Evan. The original Luigi's Mansion debuted on the GameCube in 2001 as a launch title, which made it the first Mario title for the console. Luigi's Mansion was also ported to the 3DS in 2018. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, or Luigi's Mansion 2 depending on your region, released in 2013, developed by Next Level Games. This brings us to the recently released Luigi's Mansion 3, which came out this Halloween. Is it a spooky good time? Let's find out. Luigi's Mansion 3 isn't actually set in a mansion this time. Our destination instead is a very lavish hotel. Luigi, Mario, Peach and 3 Toads are all invited for a holiday of their dreams, or so that's how it appears. Luigi falls asleep only to wake up to a much different sight. He quickly finds out that all of his friends have been trapped into picture frames, and it's up to you to free them. Luigi and his ghost dog Polterpup find that Professor Egad has also been captured. After freeing the Professor, you are given the Poltergust G00, your ghost-sucking vacuum cleaner from the previous games. And this is where the game really begins. You can interact with almost every item in every room in Luigi's Mansion 3. This is the first time in the series where this has been possible, so get ready to vacuum up everything you can grab, Skyrim style. Vacuuming up items and ghosts will grant you money. Just rack up as much money as you can, since this must be the richest hotel to have ever stood. Money leaks out of every object and anything that moves. Later in the game you will be able to spend all of your hard-earned cash on different ways to track in-game collectibles and extra lives. The in-game shop is very lackluster however, and I do wish that Nintendo could have implemented some light RPG mechanics here. Sadly this isn't the case, although I don't believe this diminishes the enjoyment of the game. Finding all of the hidden cash piles is part of the fun, even if the shop is a tad bare. Every floor of this hotel essentially is its own level with its own theme. Each floor has certain collectible gems and special ghosts to collect, increasing the replayability of revisiting previously cleared floors. Quickly into your playthrough you will notice how useless the elevator is, missing all of its floor keys. The floor has its own boss ghost to fight, and beating it will reward you with a different elevator button. The boss fights are very unique and fun, with a lot of light humour thrown in the way that Nintendo seem to do so well. Shortly after receiving your Poltergust G00, you will be introduced to Gooigi, the gelatinous clone of Luigi that you will get to know very well. Gooigi can do a lot that Luigi sadly cannot, like walk through bars or squeeze into small pipes. Just don't take him near water. Picture the Wicked Witch of the West from The Wonderful Wizard of Oz and you'll start to understand why. You can easily spawn Gooigi whenever you need him to solve certain puzzles. This game can also be played almost completely in co-op. Drop in drop out style, anyone can pick up a second controller to play as Gooigi. Gooigi does have less HP than Luigi but can be respawned easily if he falls. Time to chat about the combat. Similarly to the previous games, flashing a ghost will illuminate them, allowing you to suck them up with your Poltergust. Landing a well placed flash can allow you to suck up more than one ghost at a time. Added to this game is the extremely satisfying slam attack, which can be used to slam ghosts into furniture, the wall or even other ghosts. Without mentioning any spoilers, ghosts do become harder to defeat the further you progress through the game, but combat always feels great and stays fresh as you play. Let's touch on some of the controls. Pressing the right trigger will utilise the sucking action of the Poltergust, while pressing the left trigger will emit an outward gust. Tapping the L button will shoot a plunger out, which can be used to open certain doors or to slam objects or enemies. You can emit a bright flash with either A or R. Pressing X will emit a black light which can be used to find hidden things like pathways or objects. And lastly, pressing both the triggers at the same time will cause a small shockwave. Many people don't know this trick, but if you press both the L and R button at the same time, you will activate your dark light. The dark light is a point of contention for some, but this fixes the claw grip issue. As a first party title, does Luigi's Mansion 3 utilise gyro controls? I'm very happy to say that yes it does. They are used in a great way here as well, simplifying the controls that much more. The controls here take some getting used to, but after a while they do start to become second nature. The satisfying feeling of overcoming a floor is good, and I always love true co-op games. The Switch could always use more, especially of the quality found in this title. This game of course can be played fully as a single player experience. I just personally enjoyed it more giving the control of Gooigi to someone else. Gameplay scores 19 out of 20 for superb level design, whilst controls have been tailored very well to suit the needs of the game, and they score 18 out of 20. Visually, you could make the argument that this is one of the best looking games on the Switch. Next Level Games really knocked this one out of the park. Each level looks amazing with very creative puzzles and ghosts. You never really know what to expect whenever you first see a floor. Every room could have pretty much anything in it, and it's fun exploring the hotel to try and find all of its secrets. The unique boss designs are great as well. Figuring out the puzzles can be a challenge, and it feels rewarding solving them. The only real negative that I could mention is in handheld mode. It can be hard to see what's happening whenever Gooigi and Luigi are spread apart. The game does look beautiful in docked or handheld mode, but I'd highly recommend playing this one docked. Audio wise, the game really shines too. There isn't an official soundtrack that I could find, but the songs in the game just have that Nintendo light-hearted feel that many people have grown to love. I do enjoy that each floor will have a spooky ghost hunting theme, played while the boss ghost is still there. Defeating the boss will see a more cheerful tune played while you stroll to the elevator to beat that next floor. All of the sound effects from using the poltergust are great as well. Each item you suck up will have a different sound. Nothing at all to worry about here. The Nintendo polish that everyone expects of a first party title is in abundance. Visuals are absolutely delightful and score 19 out of 20. Whereas the audio is also fantastic and scores 18 out of 20. Luigi's Mansion 3 is a full priced release at £49.99, €59.99 or $59.99, and the campaign will last most people around 15 to 20 hours, with maybe a 20 to 25 hour playthrough time to 100% the game. As well as that main campaign, there are also 2 multiplayer modes. One mode allows you to play some mini-games with up to 8 friends locally on one Nintendo Switch or online. The other game mode is a tower clearing mode, whereas you will team up with others to clear rooms of the ghosts as fast as you can. Both modes are quite a bit of fun and add to the value of the title. It has the high production value that you'd expect of a Nintendo game, and I didn't experience any lag or frame rate issues at all. Nintendo has quietly mentioned on the official Luigi's Mansion website that paid DLC is going to come to the multiplayer aspect of the game, but even without this package does have a lot on offer for your money. There is of course a physical version, and you can find this for about £10, €10, cheaper than the eShop price, as is usually the case. Value gets a score of 18 out of 20. To conclude, Luigi's Mansion shows that third time truly is the charm. This is a fantastic game with brilliantly high production values and all of the lovable charm that you expect from a Nintendo first party title. With a fairly lengthy campaign and some fun multiplayer modes as well, albeit they might not last you as long as the campaign itself. But I highly recommend this one even if you haven't played a Luigi's Mansion game before. Luigi's Mansion 3 gets a SwitchUp score of 92%. A big thank you to Evan for writing this one for us. Sorry this one took so long to get to you. I hope you enjoyed it now it's here. Please do remember to leave a like if you did. Another thank you to our Patreons as always for your continued support. If you'd like to join them, the links will be in the description. And to each and every one of you for watching our videos. Take care, and until next time, happy gaming.
Well,